You're not spending another year just talking about that trip. You're ready to go. But then you open your laptop and bam! A billion tabs, confusing flight prices, and that dreaded empty itinerary. The planning part of a trip can be a total drag. But what if I told you it could be part of the fun, and that by doing it right, you can save money, avoid stress, and have an even better vacation? Today, we're throwing out the boring spreadsheets and showing you the ultimate no-nonsense guide to planning your next great escape. Let's do this. Step 1, and this is my favorite part. It's the dream big phase. This is where you decide the where and what of your adventure. The temptation here is to just pick a popular destination and start booking. But this is a mistake. You're left looking at glossy brochures and Instagram reels for your plan, and the trip can end up being less than fulfilling. This is because you're pulled into someone else's ideal rather than your own. Your travel should fulfill your deepest desires and needs. So before you book anything, you gotta ask the most important question. What's the mission of this vacation? Are we talking margaritas by the pool, don't talk to me relaxation? Or are we talking mud on my hiking boots, what's over that next hill adventure? Or perhaps it's a let's eat everything in sight foodie tour. This is about you, not some social media influencer. And to be honest, this may take a little bit of introspection. When I'm advising a client, I always like to ask a series of questions. What was your favorite trip and the least favorite? And why? What brings you the most joy? What inspires you or triggers your curiosity? By first answering these questions, it will help you make choices in your plans. Having a clear vision on what you want for your trip makes every other decision easier, as now you have a target, a goal that you want to accomplish. The next phase is the boring but necessary part, the budget. I know, nobody likes to talk about money, but a realistic budget doesn't limit your fun. It unleashes it. Knowing how much a dream vacation costs will give you the opportunity to make a plan for paying for it. Maybe your dream big phase leaves you inspired to take a once-in-a-lifetime trip, like an expedition to Antarctica, a cruise down the Nile, Mekong, or Amazon River, or perhaps a getaway to one of those over-the-water bungalow in Maldives. But your bank account says you're taking a road trip to Wisconsin. You can reside yourself to a nice lakeshore or some really good cheese, or you can plan a life-changing investment. Do this. Research exactly how much the dream trip will cost. Then break that out into 24, 36, or even 48 months to set aside the money needed for your adventure. When you set it up that way, the dream can become manageable. And while you are planning, budgeting, and dreaming your life-changing adventure, jump over and enjoy the lake life. One of the benefits of working with a travel agent is also the access we have to various providers and the inside knowledge about the best time to make reservations and to optimize your budget. And finally, we come to the question of when to go. Look, I know, everyone wants to go to Italy in July, but so does, everyone. We've all seen the Instagram versus reality pictures. Travel during the high season of any destination can actually be stressful rather than relaxing. Some of us love the hustle and bustle of crowds and being a part of the throng. But if you're like me, we'll just pass, thank you. The opposite can also be just as problematic. The off-season can leave you with few options, as some destinations all but close up. So the most interesting thing you'll see is the pattern on your hotel wallpaper. A really great option, though, is the shoulder season. That's sort of the magic window right before or after the big crowds hit. Think Europe in May or September. The weather is still gorgeous, the crowds are smaller, and your wallet will thank you. Now, this may not be possible if your dream vacation is some festival or event. However, it is good to remember that when you go may be as important as where you go and when you are trying to make the most of your adventure. Okay, the dream is getting real. You've chosen the destination, the budget is set, and the season is planned. It's time to make it happen. But before we dig into planning the details, give us a like and subscribe. It helps us to bring more content, and it keeps you tuned in to great travel tips. Let's talk booking. First up is flights. When it comes to flights, your new best friend is Google Flights. Yeah, I know what you're thinking. Aren't you a travel agent? Yes, but unlike the old days, you just don't need a travel agent to book the best flights. And unless the flights are bundled as a tour or cruise package, the prices I have available for you are the same as what you would find on Google. So seriously, start there. You can use their price graphs and date grids to see the cheapest days to fly. And you can set price alerts and let the deals come to you. Now comes the question as to where are you going to sleep? One tip is to consider a bundled deal. This is where the flights, your lodging, and maybe even ground transportation, meals, and guided tours are packaged into a single offer. Frequently, this can provide you with some significant savings over booking everything independently. It can also save you time in the booking process and can provide payment options. Always compare this, however, as a particular bundle may include things that you're just not interested in, so you're not really saving any money. One of the benefits of working with a travel agent is we can help you organize your options in a way that will help you make a real and honest comparison of these choices. This can really help with the budgeting process as well, particularly if you're planning a once-in-a-lifetime adventure that's 3 or 4 years out. And don't just book the first hotel you see. You'll want to spend some time checking out reviews, see what others have to say about the place. Great pictures can be the result of Photoshop, or in this day and age, AI. To make sure you're getting some real feedback on a place before you book, read the reviews. These will give you a feel for the location, conditions, service, etc. The reviews won't guarantee a great place. I have a story on a resort in Costa Rica as proof. But you will be more likely to find accommodations to fit your vibe. Check out vacation rentals also, as it will provide more space and a local feel. But my number one rule for choosing your accommodations, stay where you want to play. Spend a little extra to be in a central, walkable spot. It will give you better access to the points of interest and activities and save you a fortune in time, car rentals, and Ubers. Now for the itinerary. My motto is anchor and float. Plan one big anchor activity each day, a museum, a big hike, a dinner reservation. Then let the rest of the day float around the time and location of that special event. Don't pack your day with a bunch of must-dos so that you're rushing around from place to place. Download an offline map of the area and allow yourself to get lost. Give yourself time to be immersed in what the location has to offer. Wander into that cool-looking shop. Sit at a cafe and people watch. The best memories happen when you leave a little room for that magical, unexpected hidden gem. So what is your adventure that you're planning? Drop it in the comments below. I want to hear all about it. And if this video helped you out, help us out and hit that like and subscribe for more tips. Now get out there and plan something awesome. Remember, nothing adventured, nothing gained.